Daily Stoic. Good afternoon. It's Sunday afternoon. We had a great day. My wife and I attended a local book clubs, and we were talking about great stuff, and then learn from all other attendees. Here you go. May 19th. Learn, practice, train. That's why the philosophers warn us not to be satisfied with mere learning, but to add practice and then training. For as time passes, we forget what we learned and ended up doing the opposite, and hold opinions the opposite of what we should. That's easy. Epictetus Discourses 2.9.13 to 14. Yeah, we remember, once you learn math at plus, minus, if you don't practice, you think you remember forever? No. Understanding and learning, it's merely the starting point. You just had one step. What you need to do, you just continue the step. So, you need to practice and train. Here you go, what you say. Very few people can simply watch an instructional video or later something explained and then know backward and forward how to do it. Barely. I don't think anybody could just learn and do instantly. Most of us actually have to do something several times in order to truly learn. Well, even it's warning about the learning. You see, you watch, doesn't mean you learn. You actually have to do to learn. One of the hallmarks of the martial art, military training, and athletic training of almost any kind is the hours upon hours upon hours of monotonous practice. An athlete at the highest level will train for years to perform movements that can last merely seconds or less. The famous guy Bolt, Usain Bolt, I believe, he mentioned that he trained 4 years to run 9 seconds. That's an astonishing comment. The 2-minute drill, how do you escape from chokehold? The perfect jumpers. Simply knowing is not enough. It must be absorbed into muscle and the body. It must become part of us, or we risk losing it the second that we experience stress or difficulty. Imagine all the learning you've done throughout your books, podcasts about development or how to control your emotions. What happened? Something happened, you totally forget, you do exactly what you used to do. Without practice, you're just sitting in the same position. It is true with philosophical principles as well. You cannot just hear something once and expect to rely on it when the world is crashing down around us. Not possible at all. Remember, Marcus Aurelius wasn't writing this meditation for other people. He was actively meditating for himself. Even as a stressed, successful, wise, and experienced man, he was until the last day of his life practicing and training himself to do the right thing. Like a black belt, he was still showing up to the dojo every day to roll. Like a professional athlete, he still showed up to practice each week, even though others probably thought it was unnecessary. It's absolutely no-brainer if you think about it, or not think about it, just hear about it from all the successful people, how many are not reading a book at all until they die, basically, until the end of their life? Non-stop reading to learn and practice. And this is just absolutely so. Whatever you watch or you have a chance to hear my voice here, please, please, read one book doesn't mean you know and you learn. Just keep going and practice day after day, and you'll get there, and you know what I'm talking about. I don't think I'm there yet, but trying to get there one step after another every day. Thank you. Have a great rest of the Sunday. See you tomorrow.